my God, this was insane. My brother's mother tried to unalive me when I was a baby. I was born and raised in Jamaica. If you know Jamaica, you know we do not just believe in the spiritual world. We live alongside it. What I'm about to tell you is not a rumor or folklore passed down lightly. This is a story my family still speaks about. You can call me Amara. Before I was born, my father, let's call him Chris, had an on-again, off-again relationship with a woman named Donna. And when he finally committed to my mother, Joanna, Donna did not let it go. She hovered, she watched, and she hated. When my mother became pregnant with me, the harassment began immediately. Donna and her family tormented my mother throughout the pregnancy. What made it worse, what made it uglier, was that Donna had gotten pregnant by my father several times before and aborted every pregnancy. She openly said she did not want children with him, but when my mother carried me, something shifted. My mother had moved in with my father's family. My grandmother and great-grandmother protected her heavily. They were old-school Jamaican women, deeply spiritual and deeply observant. They noticed things other people ignored. I was born healthy and strong. That did not last. When I was 6 months old, my mother went to work, trusting my father to care for me. While she was gone, he took me to see Donna without my mother's knowledge or consent. When my mother came home that evening, she bathed me, fed me, and put me to sleep. She says I looked normal, peaceful. By the next morning, I refused to eat. The second day, my breathing changed. It was shallow, labored, wrong. By the third day, I could not hold myself up. Every time my mother tried to sit me upright, I collapsed like a doll with its strings cut. In less than 72 hours, I went from a healthy baby to something withering. My weight dropped, my eyes dulled, my body was shutting down. My great-grandmother did not hesitate. "This is not a sickness," she said. "This is obia." I'm so sorry if I mispronounced that. She pulled my father aside and asked him one question. "Where did you take this child? Don't you see that it's killing her?" My father went quiet. That silence told her everything. They did not go to the hospital. They got in a car. They drove into the mountains, deep winding roads where fog clings to trees and sound disappears. At the top of a hill sat a small, weathered church. The moment they stepped out of the car, a woman walked out of the church and looked straight at my mother. "I have been waiting for you," she said. "You are late." She stared at me and continued, calm as death. "There is a spirit attached to this child. It is not afraid of me, but I will show it something." Behind the church was a narrow trail. At the end of it sat a hut beside a deep gully, so dense you could not see the bottom. The woman spoke without hesitation. "There are 3 spirits on this child. One follows her, one stays at her father's house, one stays at her mother's house." Then she looked at my mother in the eyes and said words that still haunt her. "If you had waited one more day, you would have been burying your baby." She revealed something no stranger could have known, that my father had taken me to Donna. My father did not deny it. That was when my mother realized this was not a coincidence. This was intent. The woman placed a stool at the edge of the gully. She took me in her arms, lit matches one by one over my head, and dropped them into the gully. But they did not fall. They vanished midair. Each match, she explained, she was binding my life to it, drawing the spirits away from my body and sending them over the gully to follow the flame instead of me. When it was done, she gave my family instructions. Baths, cleanses, things to feed me with, ways to break what had been done. That night, my mother confronted Donna, and yes, she fought her. Beat her ass, I might add. I survived. Yes, from this email I see that. But survival does not mean untouched. As I grew up, strange things followed me. I saw animals with red, glowing eyes watching me from the dark. They never blinked. They never moved. In Jamaican folklore, seeing them means you are marked. Seeing them 3 times means death. I learned never to meet their eyes. I experienced sleep paralysis, but where I come from, we do not call it that. We say a spirit is holding you down, oppressing you. The only thing that ever freed me was saying the blood of Jesus 3 times. Every time, I felt released. Before it happened, I would feel it. A sudden icy chill while asleep, then visions, then paralysis. Once I dreamed I was drowning. I woke up choking, water pouring from my mouth. My little sister was beside me. She said it sounded like I was dying. I believe in family curses. In Jamaica, we say what misses you can pass down to your children. On New Year's night, 2022, my mother narrowly avoided a fatal car accident. One she said she saw before it almost happened. Miles away, my aunt saw the same vision. The next day, I was in a car accident, a mile from where my mother's was supposed to occur. Some things do not disappear. They follow bloodlines. I do not tell this story to convince anyone. Belief is personal. But my family has lived through things most people only hear whispered, and this is only one of many. OP, thank you so much for sending this in. If you're watching this on the YT in a compilation video, they do not have my permission to utilize my content. Please report it and or come find me, Spooky Scary Ghost Stories. Oh, excuse me, I had a hiccup. On all platforms. And guess what? You can tell me that they are utilizing my content and I can report it. Thank you. You guys know I love a little ass beating in my stories. I can tell that this person's been following me just for a wee bit. Yeah, no, 100%. Rated E for everybody. These hands. 100%, babe. That is just so insane to me. Also, your dad would have got it. I don't know how close you are with your pops, but if I was El Madre, immediately I would have decked him. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Glad that you're okay, and I'm really, really glad that grandma did not hesitate. It is so important with things like this that you act immediately. A lot of times people don't, and then we end up with movies like The Conjuring. You know what I mean? It's just unacceptable. Also, I had no idea for Jamaican history that you guys believe in walking alongside of the spiritual realm and don't just believe in spirituality. That's amazing, and I'm definitely going to be looking into it. This story was super crazy, super detailed, read like a book, and I would read every single story that you would send in just like that because it's magnificent. And if I have anybody in the comments, oh, this isn't real, shut the fuck up. Just stop. Okay, I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna delete the comments. Okay. Also, I posted a video yesterday that I had filmed right after what happened in Minnesota, and I had some people comment, and they said something along the lines of, oh, well, we have different beliefs. I followed you for a long time, so that just is what it is. We have different beliefs. As stated in that video, it's no longer about beliefs. It's about morals. Okay, it's about your humanity, it's about your dignity. And if you are okay with the unaliving of someone, then we do not align and you need to skedaddle. Okay, I'm not asking, I'm telling. Okay, that being said, I love all of you very, very much. Loved this story, OP. Thank you for sending it in, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Okay, love you, bye.